This video introduces us to how we collect data together, which is an important part of maths. In maths, maths is a very important part of science, of surveys, data collection, market research, and all those sorts of things need to recognize figures, facts that we've collected from the conditions around us, be able to look at them, compare them, and so on. One of the simplest ones we start off with, something called a tally chart. And what we're going to look at here is this picture of frogs. We've got a load of frogs and we want to know how many are sitting and how many are standing. Now, going through them and just counting them, you can quite easily lose place. So what we're going to do is use a tally chart. So with a tally chart, every time we have one of a particular category, we put a mark down for it until we've got 4. Now, if we simply just kept on doing lines, it would become very difficult to count and add up. So with tally marks, we put a line through the 4 for every fifth tally. That way at the end we can count up how many 5s we are, and using our 5 times table we can quickly add up the number that we've counted. We can use what this on the left here is a tally chart. So we've got the different categories, sitting and not sitting, and we've got the tally where we're going to put the tally marks. Sometimes at the end as well you'd have another column which allows you to then put down the number that those tallies add up to, rather than having to count the number of tallies every time you want to look at that data. So first frog is sitting, so we're going to put a tally in the sitting row by here. So in the tally column we put the tally mark and it's across from the sitting category because the frog was sitting. The next 3 are sitting as well, so we'll just add another 3 marks. First time we've got a non-sitting frog, so again we have to go to the other row, go across and put a tally in that one. Now the next frog is sitting and we've already got 4 marks. So if you remember, we put a line through the other ones, and now when you're looking this data by here, rather than having to count up the marks in the top one, you can quickly compare. There are 5 frogs sitting and 1 not sitting so far. We've kept on going through the sitting ones, adding the appropriate tallies, and now we've come to a lot of non-sitting ones. Again, we've come now to 10 marks altogether, but I can tell that quickly because there are 2 sets of tallies which have got a line going through them, 5 by here and 5 by here, making 10. Finally, we've got a 5th frog that is not sitting down. So again, in this column now we're going to put a line going through, and we can easily compare that there are so far there have been 10 sitting and 5 not sitting. Notice how I'm putting lines through the images by here to keep track of which ones I have counted and which ones I haven't. Sometimes we can do that and sometimes we can't. And then finally we've added the last ones on, and we can easily count up and compare that there are 11 frogs sitting, 5, 10, 11, 5 plus 5 plus 1, and 7 not sitting, 5 add 2.